Hi, what's going on? It's DJ Sizzle and Pepsee over there. We're on our way to the venue today. We're about to DJ a beautiful wedding, and we just thought we'd talk about a few things. So we've always talked about how to dress for a wedding, and I remember your first experience, like you were telling me the other day.
Well, as a guest, I didn't know what to wear.
Yeah, because you're kind of like, I don't know, am I supposed to buy a whole bunch of new clothes? Like, how is that going to work? So, yeah, you were saying, didn't you spend was it like $1,000 or something, or on new outfits or whatever?
No, I spent like $200 on a dress, but
okay.
It was like a bridesmaid's dress. I didn't know better.
Oh, and you were just a guest. You weren't actually a bridesmaid.
Yeah.
That's cool. Yeah, I think it's easy to get. Would you recommend actually talking to the bride and groom about what the dress code is for their wedding?
No, I was just looking it up on actually Google or something, but I don't remember how I even got the dress. I was just thinking, all right, David's Bridals. So I was like, okay, so this is where you get dresses to wear for weddings, right?
Right, of course. So you just go with whatever.
Yeah, I didn't know how simple it is just to dress up for American weddings, because Asian weddings were more fancy, more formal.
Right. Yeah.
So I was just overdressed for my first time.
Yeah. That was cool. Did you ever wear the dress again, or was it just kind of a one?
Oh, it was sitting in my closet for about 8 years.
Oh,
I couldn't let it go because I spent so much money on it.
Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, I think for guys, maybe it's a little easier because you just buy a suit or something like that, and you just make it really simple.
Oh yeah, I went all out. I felt like I was getting ready for prom or something. So I had my hair done, I got my makeup done. I was like, it was definitely not a regular, I don't know.
A regular wedding. How was everybody else dressed? Were they all dressed the same way, or were they?
Well, it was a house wedding, and what's funny is I even asked, my friend, what I should wear, and he was a groomsman, so he's all like, oh, I know what I'm wearing. I'm like, well, I gotta match him, because he's got a nice outfit on. I mean, 3-piece or whatever they call it. Mm-hmm. So I'm like, well, he's getting a tuxedo rental for $400 or $500, and I'm like, well, I'll just go ahead and get this dress because it's only $200. Deal.
That's cool. Yeah. So since we started doing weddings, we started with a few home weddings, but then we went into venue weddings, and a lot of the home weddings, people aren't really as dressed what you're talking about. I don't think I've ever seen anybody in a 3-piece suit at a home wedding. Mm-hmm. I kind of feel like the home weddings are a little less dressed up. In fact, I think we saw some people in shorts and flip-flops at one of the home weddings we were at, so it was a little different, but that's cool. Yeah, I think.
Yeah. Well, now I learned not to overdress, so I dress pretty simple when we go to weddings.
Yeah, I think in Washington, especially up in the Pacific Northwest, people dress really good, but it's not like tuxedos and high, really high end dress up. It's more like suit and tie, or just a suit and no tie, or whatever. So same. I think maybe it's not a sundress, but kind of maybe a gown dress, or not even gown, huh? Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's pretty dressed down even at venues and stuff. So
yeah. So being a guest, you don't have to dress like you're going to a homecoming. It's just.
Yeah, unless you're actually part of the wedding party or the there's no reason to be.
Yeah, I mean it was cute because I felt pretty for one day, but then as soon as the guests start arriving, I'm like, should I change back to my jeans?
Feeling a little overdressed. Yeah.
Yeah, because I already I just had my jeans and stuff. I was like, well, I would blend in if I put on my jeans, but my hair is really pretty and stuff.
You're looking at the bride. You're like, am I outdoing the bride today? I can't really tell.
I have no idea. I was like, well, I don't have any pictures of it to prove it, but it was a funny experience for me.
Now, if you had got invited today, and then going out on all the weddings that we go out on every year, would you have dressed differently? Would you have approached it differently?
Oh, you know what I would do now? I would like Yelp I would Google the venue and be like, well, what kind of venue are we going to? Is it like
Right.
farm? Is it,
Right.
I mean, is it country? Is it city? Is it, you know?
And then kind of like appropriately dressed towards what everybody else is dressing towards.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Most of the country weddings, it's
pretty laid back.
pretty laid back. So,
Yeah.
you know, just a simple summer dress and a light, you know, shawl or...
Yeah, like a couple of the first weddings we did, I forgot to ask like the bride and groom what the attire was. Like I added that onto the outline now. Like it's like a mandatory question, like right up top. Like, how do you want DJ Sizzle to dress for your wedding? And I remember I changed and I had like pants that were like for a suit and like a white button up and it was all tucked in and I put a tie on. And I got out of the car and like the groom was wearing jeans and like cowboy boots and a cowboy hat. And he
This was California, right?
Yeah, and he kind of looked at me kind of like, you're a little overdressed for what we're doing here. So I was kind of like, I had to go change and like I changed back into like my jeans and I had some boots on and stuff. So sometimes it's best to kind of mirror what the bride and groom is wearing too, like as a DJ and assistant or whatever. So, but all right, well, anything else about dressing for weddings and what you've learned over the years?
Well, just don't go overboard like I did. Just take it easy.
Yeah.
Wear simple dress.
Yeah, I think when we started doing it, before I started adding that question of like how what should we wear, I would bring like 2 or 3 outfits. I'd bring like the top, and then I'd bring like a middle, and then I'd bring like a lower one. But
We still do.
yeah, I mean for me too, it's like I'll kind of dress a little bit above just because I'm the entertainment. But I'll also be like, well, if no one else is wearing a tie, I can just kind of like lose the tie like midway through. But I kind of feel like for ceremony, you should be dressed up, and then as the evening progresses, you can kind of dress down a little bit more.
Oh, yeah.
So
Yeah, once the bride and groom start, you know, dressing down, you're like, well, I can go ahead and put on my easy shoes so I can stand longer.
right. Oh, for sure. Yeah. I mean, the number of times I've seen the bride and groom, like, after they do their entrance, after dinner is done, they're about to dance. Like, they were like, oh, give us 1 second, we'll be right back. And then they're just completely switched out into, like, their tux, or the suit and tie is gone, the dress is gone. It's, like, all, like...
The jacket's gone.
Yeah, it's all, like, party now at this point. So, yeah. So it's nice to have, like, multiple outfits and whatever else if you're into changing and stuff. So you want to go towards Everett, north. But, yeah, I mean, I think that's pretty good. I just kind of wanted to talk about that because we'd always been, like, talking about it for... like a few years actually. We were like, well, we should record it, you know.
Every day is like, well, every event it's like, what should I wear? I'm like, I'm feeling kind of darker clothes today. I'm feeling kind of a light color today. I don't know. Yeah.
Well, and I kind of noticed, like, because when we did in Renton at Anchovies and Salt, like I was looking at my stuff, and then I think you were looking at your stuff, and you're like, should I wear the black dress, all black? And I'm like, I'm looking at my black shirt. I'm like, I think we should. And then when we got there, it was like all like everybody was wearing black and like darker colors. So.
Black and gray.
Yeah, so it's good to like stand out, but it's not also good to stand out. Like there's kind of a fine balance between everything. So, all right, we'll talk to you on the next one. Bye.